That is the true definition of manifesting. Thank you, Source, for dropping that in me right quick, okay? We needed y'all to hear that.
Girl, I really need you in my life now. When you put it on me, girl, it's man down. I know ain't nothing like me, tell him pipe down. No, ain't nothing like me, tell him pipe down. Baby, you can swing my way. You know I don't play no games. Fighting good, girl, I'ma grip on your waist.
Guess where I got my choker from? Guess what company I bought this from? My son's company. If you guys don't know, my oldest son has been crafting jewelry since he was like 5 or 6 years old. And he kind of stopped for a little bit, but he's just now getting back into it. Shout out to him, okay? If this looks really good, if you guys would wear this, then let me know in the comments. I mean, this is all handmade. He is just a genius creator with his hands. Okay, so, oh my goodness, y'all. I don't even know where to start with this because, oh my God, humans. Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Why do we find a word and then just whoosh, like we just go with it and it doesn't even matter? Like for the majority of us, we don't care about etymology, if we really understand this term or not. Let me clear the air, okay? Manifesting is not something that you have to learn to do, okay? Manifesting is not something that you should be paying for courses to do. You should not be learning how to manifest because this doesn't make any sense. If you are a human being, you are a manifester. You were born, like your birthright is manifesting. Like you can't be here and not manifest because manifesting is you. A synonym for manifesting, it's you. Okay? So there's no such thing as learning how to manifest. There's no such thing as like, oh, I gotta manifest this. Like you are doing that all the time, 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 20, oh, I already said 24 hours. I mean, there's not a time. There's not a second of a moment of a millisecond of an atom of a quarter of an existence that you, my friend, are not manifesting.
You lying?
Manifesting is you. That's like, I don't even know how else to put it. It's just going to help with a lot of us being able to live a life of more ease when we understand what manifesting really is. When you understand that just like you're not separate from God, you are not separate from manifesting because you have to be in existence here. The only way is for you to manifest. You're just always doing it. I don't even know how else to put this. Like you manifest you, human manifest, like existence, you manifest here all the way, all the time, future, past, present. Like I don't know how else to put this. It's creating the reality that you either want or don't want every second on the minute of the dot of the second based on your beliefs, what it is that you believe, and your perception. That is the true definition of manifesting. Thank you, Source, for dropping that in me. They needed us to hear this, okay? The question of how do I manifest is an incomplete question. It's not a full question. The question doesn't make any sense. The real question that we want to ask in order for it to actually make sense is how do I manifest what I want instead of what I don't want? Or how do I manifest more of what I desire versus what I don't desire? It's a matter of how do I manifest this and not this, not how do I manifest, period. Because again, you're always manifesting. Throughout this whole video, I'm just going to say that. Let's get away from it, guys. Let's share this video so that we can really start to use the word manifesting for what it really is. The way that you manifest what you do want versus what you don't It's just being on that vibration. Match frequency. That's all you have to do is match frequency. What does that look like? Matching the frequency of what you desire to who you actually are and what you are. That means getting up every day as if you already have that thing. That is living in your desire as if it is already fulfilled. That is feeling like it's already done. You're literally like in your mind, in your heart, throughout your body, you're creating this experience as if the thing that you want or desire, it's already here. This is how you manifest more of what you want. It's just being on this vibration of joy and happiness and passion. This is the vibration of God. Joy, happiness, and passion is literally the vibration of God. And this is who you are. When you are feeling joy, you're feeling love. When you're feeling happiness, you're feeling love and you're giving it. And when you're feeling passion, you're feeling love and you're giving it. And you're feeling joy and you're feeling happiness. You see, it's like this is the real Holy Trinity. And when you're in this vibration, you are creating more instances, more experiences that you actually want to create. When you're feeling resentful and hateful and angry and sad and like you're not wanted and like you're not enough and like you're running out of time and like you're cursed, like you're lacking of something, all these illusions that we create, you are then creating more of that experience. You are then creating more of that because all the time, again, you're always manifesting. That means that in this holographic world, which means whatever is inside of you is projecting out, if manifesting is creating your reality. And if your reality, if your perception and what you are projecting out is negative things, then you are going to create those experiences that have to match that. It's just it's law. Like there's no other way there's no other way for it to happen but for it to match because we're living in a vibrational world. Get on the frequency and you are going to get everything that is matching with that. When you are having a bunch of experiences that feel the same, like the same pattern, the same cycle of financial struggle, the same cycle of relationship struggle, it's because that is your frequency, baby. It's because what's your frequency? You have to ask yourself, what is my frequency? What am I vibrating on? All these words are the same. I say all the time, words really get us caught up because we don't know the true definition of them. A vibe is a vibration, is a mood, is a frequency, is a feeling, is an energy. It's all the same thing. All five of those things that I just named, there is literally no difference. A currency, current, a currency like money. That is, money is actually energy. It is actually a frequency. All these things are the same. We just, as humans, we have to compartmentalize and break everything up and separate them. And it makes things so much more complicated. We're not separate beings. Nothing is separate. Everything is together. Everything is one, which is why you don't have to learn and train how to manifest. Manifesting is you. You're one with manifesting. You just have to come to the awareness that you might not be manifesting what you want. And you might be manifesting what you want, but it could be happening a lot slower than it needs to because you are unaware that you have natural manifesting abilities. You are unaware that wherever your thoughts are, wherever your mood is, however you wake up in the morning, however you go to sleep, this is what you are attracting. This is where your reality is coming from. It's subjective. That means that every subject that exists, your reality is based off of each of those subjects. That's why I can't convince you of something that you don't believe. I can't change your ways or change your feelings or change your belief. It's something that you have to do. I can inspire you. I can teach you. I can show you things, but who has to make that decision? It's you based off your own subjective mind, your own subjective experience, your own perception and how you want to view things, what you want to believe in, what you want to see. That's all that this is, and that is manifesting. When you are on the vibration of manifesting more of what you desire versus less than, you want to make sure that you are not like, oh my goodness, like I'm trying so hard. Like people are really out here thinking that you have to try to manifest. And when you're trying to manifest something, you are actually creating resistance. Ooh.
What's that?
It's literally just creating more distance and resistance between that which you are right now and what you actually want. Trying at something, hustling, running, you chasing a bag, it's running from you. You are creating resistance and you're trying hard. And you are so powerful. You're such a powerful being that you don't have to try. Don't try to manifest what you want. Be what you want. Be what you want. Show up every day like that thing. Get a piece of paper and ask yourself these questions. Do I show up like the thing that I desire? Am I living my life as if it's already here? Do I feel like it's already here? Am I acting throughout my day like it's already here? And if the answer to these questions is no, it's time to start. It's like in the Bible when they said that God said, let there be light, and there was. That's how easy you manifest. The Bible also says that you are not separate from God, that you are God. Why do you think that Jesus said, call God I am? When you say I am, who are you talking about? It's you. It's just an expanded version of you. It is the same thing, no difference, no separation, none of that. Make that shift, make that change into more of what you want, the vibration of happiness. Why would you get to the things that you've been asking for? You've been asking for a new house. You've been asking for a new relationship. You've been asking for your relationship that you have to be more healthy. You've been asking for money. But if your vibration is sadness, depression, if you're negative, if you complain a lot, if you're always yelling at your kids, if you're constantly upset, like why would those things be granted to you?
Why? 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 Why?
When I manifested my move to Senegal, it was very much the same thing. A lot of you guys seen me talk about moving to Senegal for almost 10 years before I made it here. And what a lot of people don't know is that before we came here, I already felt myself here. I could feel it. I would speak about it all the time. Even at the moments where I was keeping it to myself, I was still speaking about it, even if it was subliminally. I would still be talking as if this was always a thing. I made it a thing in my heart for me to feel. Now, granted, me moving here was something that was instructed for me to do, by my guides, but my journey in like being stuck in New York City, being set up, having money stolen from me, like thousands of dollars while I have my children, like all these things taking place. And all that I did was transfer that energy into more of me seeing myself here. I became that. And instead of me letting my reality get to me and letting it to change my vibration, I took that energy and I felt myself here even more than I ever have. I seen myself here. I pulled up videos. I mean, I locked it in. This is something that I learned about my move on my way to Senegal, is that you can lock in your manifestations, whether it was given to you through a channel message or not, whether you were instructed by your guides, source energy to make that move, to get in that relationship, to get out of it, to start that business, whatever the thing is, however you got it, it doesn't matter. What you do with it, no matter what takes place, that is how you lock it in. I'm telling y'all, I locked that it is so amazing. I have to do a story time because when I give you the details of the different little things that conspired and how if somebody did one thing and that took away an opportunity or it closed the door, something else would take place and it would just open that window up for something else. And when that window was shut, something else would happen and the garage door would open. I mean, it was not a way. By the time I handed the clerk my plane ticket, honestly, a little bit before then, I understood, like I had an agreement with the universe, or I should say this awareness and understanding that nothing can stop this from manifesting. I have locked this thing in because the times that it looked like it may have not worked, instead of me focusing my feelings and my thoughts on that, instead of me retelling the story over and over again about how it didn't work, I put that energy into the thoughts of it working, into the feeling of it happening, into the excitement and the joy, my passion. A lot of you guys watch this journey. A lot of you guys seen me still every day while we were doing the homeless shelter thing, like all that. I was still creating content. I was still giving you guys life. I was still sharing my essential oils. I mean, I was in a different world. I wasn't faking it either. It wasn't fake. I mean, this it's about to make me emotional, y'all, because mm, oh my goodness, listen. For any of you guys that is in a situation or a scenario where you feel like there's nothing else to do but cry every day and just feel depressed and just feel like it's over with, I'm telling you, if you just have, I hate to sound like cliche or biblical, but if you just have a mustard seed, all you need is a little bit. Don't even have the faith, just have the will. Okay, don't even have the mustard seed of faith. Have the mustard seed of will to change your vibration, to make yourself feel better in this moment, even if it's you like coloring in a book, like tapping into your childhood self, even if it's you watching a movie, even if it's you shaking things off and dancing. I mean, these are things that I did. These are things that I actually did to keep my vibration high so that I can still show up for myself and I can still show up for my kids in the midst of what someone really tried to like ruin my life. Like someone literally tried to ruin my life and my whole future. And you know what happened? You know what happened while this person was going live, trying to ruin my reputation and calling my family and doing all of this crazy stuff, like dropping me and my kids off at a shelter and stealing thousands of dollars from us. Do you know what happened? Every day that I focused more on myself and the love that I had and how I felt, the excitement of me literally feeling as if I was already experiencing what I desired, everything just became easier. Every day that this person tried to make a hard day for me, it actually became an easier day. I actually I made friends. I danced next to some of my best social media dancers. I finally got to meet my millionaire friend that I manifested a few years prior to that, who actually helped me. I mean, he paid $1,000 for my ticket. I mean, there were so many amazing synchronicities and things that took place that I'm grateful for the experience. I'm literally so grateful for being set up and robbed. I've never been more grateful because I focused on myself and I focused on living in my desire already fulfilled. And it just started creating all these different amazing events that happened. I mean, my life is a movie now. What? You mean to tell me that bad things can happen to me, right? Because things are really happening for us, but bad things can happen to me. Someone can set me up and people can turn their back on me and tell me that I'm not going to make it. And I could be my only cheerleader. And you mean to tell me that I can come out of that on top if I just focus on myself and love and passion and joy? If I just pretend, I mean, I had to be like a crazy person. And that's kind of what you have to do. The people that have created something big out of nothing are the craziest people because you literally have to pretend. You have to feel it like it's here now. This is how you create what you want and less of what you don't want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that your girl is popping, that I'm coming with the videos. I'm coming with the content, okay? If you're still watching this, it's because you are supposed to. And I hope that this resonated with you. Go ahead and share this video, even if you share it with one soul. That's all that needed. If it's just one person that gets what they're supposed to get from this, my job here is done. All right, you guys, until next time, I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. And peace out.
I see you in the moonlight dancing, yeah. Only need one chance, girl, right here. One night stand, please don't have fear.